Greetings, Pisces, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. I hope you're all doing well, and let's dive right in and see what it is that the oracles have for us today, and then we'll clarify with a tarot. This is a message you're meant to hear right now, and this is what's coming for you, Pisces. From the water oracle. Well, king tide. There could be some energy around the king of water, something about a tide coming in. And you're going to have plenty. There's prosperity coming in. And you're going to receive the fullness of life. That is this time as this king tide comes in. You could be feeling that you just thought that whatever these waves you were making were very small, only little ripples, but it's going to be a tidal wave of prosperity, of abundance around you. And that's what the energy you're coming into. And you're coming into it with this creative a project that is going to bring you a lot of prosperity, but also just a time where you're expanding, you're riding the waves. You could be spending time right now, Pisces, around the water, and that's going to make you feel this amazing abundance. Just being around the ocean, being in that energy field. And this is what you need to know about the king tide, what's coming in for you. Find your sacred flow. Where you're coming into the king tide with a flow, you're flowing in with prosperity and plenty. You are feeling the sacredness of this abundance. This tide is coming. And the tide comes in and out, but you're going to feel that sacred flow, and the number 12 could be important. And 1 and 2 is 3, or you could be seeing repetitions of 1 and 2. And that is what's coming. And the energy around this time for you, Pisces, that you need to know is prosperity, abundance, finding that sacred flow. What is it that helps you flow in terms of your connection to your source, feeling that divine abundance all around you? And you're needing to know this energy, Pisces, of see the humor. Wow, well, another 33 could be important. And I love this card because it's like one of the dogs is giving another a tarot reading. So there's something funny, humorous, levity you're bringing to this sacredness. You could be a tarot reader, but you're wanting to flow and feel this abundance, to feel that you're receiving this flow of life in general. And so you're going to have levity, a new perspective, bring wisdom, but also playfulness to whatever this energy around your sacred flow is. And that is what I have for you as you come into this tarot reading. And thank you, Spirit Guides, for bringing us precise, clear, and resonating messages. And there is a sense of the work you have been doing. You put in a lot of time at this to become the king of tides. Work has been done. There could have been this ebb and flow around you. But you're feeling that fullness of life, and that's what you're wanting to give out of. You now can give out of the sacred, to feel that sacred flow within you. And also to bring a lot of levity to that dimension of your life, to that mysterious realm within you. And this is what I have for you. You're coming into this king of tide with the 10 of discs. Well, there is a lot of wealth. You're establishing this prosperity. You're having this plenty because of an inheritance. You received a flow, a change in your tide, in the tide of abundance around you. And you have worked at this for perhaps quite a while now. And you're coming into that next dimension where you're moving into a sacred flow. You're moving from maybe having established yourself financially to now being able to find that sacred flow with when all of this abundance is coming. And that is the energy around you right now, Pisces. Wealth, abundance, feeling established, feeling secure, feeling like you're living this life of fullness at this time. And it's coming with not only financial support but a lot of happiness. You're seeing the humor as you come into this time of abundance. And it's coming with this energy of the Hierophant. Could involve a Taurus energy. But this abundance, this establishment is something you want to establish both on earth, in this world, in the practical way of what you've worked on, what you've grown and built, maybe with family inheritance, or also with a sense of spiritual tradition. And you could be coming into this sense of plenty so you can move into the next phase of your life, which has more of a sacred flow. And it's coming because you are establishing this wisdom. You're maybe becoming a teacher of the spiritual domain and bringing that down and establishing the spirit on earth. And that's why you are finding your sacred flow, Pisces, now, because you have that as above, so below. And you're making a commitment to establishing yourself with a spiritual base now. And it's coming out of the foundation of this energy is, wow, it's coming because you're facing at the foundation a sense of disappointment. Maybe there was a time where things were not flowing, and now you're feeling into that. You're looking out. You're getting this sense of connection to doing this energy, whatever this energy is of establishing that you're trying to build, that you're very focused on your financial security, your base. You're going to do it now with a more deeper understanding that you are a source energy having this physical incarnation, instead of bringing that disappointment to maybe what you were giving out of. And you're needing to look at this with some humor now. And what is coming from the past? Because you have been, what is this disappointment? What was the influence around this from the past? It was judgment. Well, you had a wake-up call. There is this energy of the swans, that reflection of the spiritual realm onto whatever it is you're growing. There is a wake-up call around what you're learning, doing something by the book, being able to translate higher wisdom into the 3D, into the physical matrix, and to establish spiritual and physical support, structures, teaching, wisdom. And you're waking up to that because you're letting go of disappointment, and you're really looking at anything from your past where you were not in sacred flow, and now you're flowing. And you're letting go of any sense of feeling any kind of blockage in terms of your spiritual energy. And you're waking up and to what was lost, something that you had some maybe regret or sadness about at the foundation, but is coming with the Emperor, where you're moving into a sense of this fundamental leadership of your own life, and wising up to what it is that you are establishing. The Emperor is able to establish this energy on earth, on what they're doing, what they represent, how they take action and leadership. And you're moving toward a wake-up call. This could involve an Aries and Taurus energy, Pisces. And then you've got the 10 of discs, the 10 of pentacles. That's a Taurus energy, Capricorn, Virgo. And there is this energy of the 5 of Cups, which is of the realm of the waters, of Pisces, you, Scorpio, Cancer. But the judgment, you're waking up to this energy that you are the boss. There is a new, perhaps, contract that is coming in, and a commitment you're making to establish something beyond what you have felt like you regretted or felt that was lacking in you emotionally. And you're going to see this clearly and see it with some humor, some levity, some wisdom, but playfulness. And it's coming with this Prince of Swords. Well, this is the Knight of Swords. And you're going to look how this knight looks so determined, determination back to the Hierophant. You're determined to seek this inner knowing, to connect to that deeper wisdom, to establish yourself in terms of something that you're mentally very fired up about and want to get information on, want to go after. You're ready. It's saying with the Emperor and the Prince of Swords, you're ready to take action. And of something you've been thinking about, getting information, you're communicating. This power, this king tide. Well, the Emperor is king tide. This is that energy around you. And it's coming with this sense of the way you're looking at what you've established, this legacy that you're building, that you're also making a new commitment to something that you're working on, both spiritually and it's going to be grounded. You're making something real. You're bringing it down to earth through a process of initiation, Pisces, to become that emperor, that power over your own destiny. And it's coming because you're learning about this with the sun. Well, you're getting some clarity about what it is you're establishing. And look, they have both that energy of the radiating that sun, that solar flare, that energy of illumination. And something is becoming very clear about what you've established, what you've made a commitment to. And you're moving beyond any kind of a feeling of disappointment in love and relationships and your ability to connect to others and find your sacred flow, but you're finding it with a wake-up call. You're coming into a whole new life, and the new life is going to be in a whole new timeline if you're ready. Each one of you, Pisces, comes to this reading with a different life story, life journey. You're at different levels of awakening. But you're all coming to a time where you were influenced recently by this wake-up call, reviewing your life, reviewing things that have disappointed you, and now saying you're ready to establish something new and to take leadership. And you're going to have success and optimism, happiness, healing, the coming together of perhaps a marriage or some commitment that is being recognized under God, a deeper connection. Because you're bringing that you're determined to move into this light, into this optimism. And what's coming in as an influence from your environment is the moon. Wow, you've got the sun and then the moon. So you feel this Pisces energy of the sun, of shining, of clarity, of establishing, of bringing something down that is both spiritual but also very traditional energy. And that's going to help you establish yourself. But the influence of the environment is the moon. This is Cancer energy. And Pisces, this is of the watery, changing, fluctuating energies that are around you at this time, Pisces. And you're also seeing that maybe there's something that you're needing to get clarity on about your influence of someone around you. And you're going to see it truthfully and move beyond any kind of fundamental disappointment that you feel at the root of the situation and see the humor in this now. And like to have that playful energy of getting a tarot reading from your dog, from your pet. And it's going to have some levity and playfulness. And you're moving out of the moon because you've got the sun and you're getting clarity. You're coming into understanding how that psychic ability is influencing you from other people, your environment itself. And you're going to use your dreams and intuitions at this time. Maybe that is how you're getting clarity on what you want to establish. And the hope and fear is coming with the Chariot. That's Cancer energy again. So there could be very connected to Cancer energy with the sense of the moon here twice. But you're taking that time. Your hope and fear is that you can get the clarity, get out of this sense of unclarity about what it is you're feeling from the environment, how that's influencing you. And you're going to move toward balancing your willpower, being determined to move on toward this sense of finding your sacred flow. That's your new destination. And you've got the transformation by the transportation is going to transform this energy toward feeling that fullness of your life and finding that flow and being the authority over your destiny. So this is coming in with the advice. The goal of this is to move beyond any kind of sense of destitution and disappointment. That is any of this feeling of lack or feeling of loss that is holding you back. Know that flow is always there with the Hierophant, and you're waking up to a new spiritual understanding of the tradition, of the beliefs, maybe waking up to this energy around being a spiritual teacher and moving out of destitution of any kind, of feeling not good enough. See the humor, bring humor to this energy, because you've got so much power around you with this king tide. The tide is changing and you're moving. You could be actually physically moving, changing jobs, but going forward triumphantly. And that's your hope and fear, and that you will get going toward this emperor. And the sun is shining clarity, even though you might feel that the energy around the environment that's influencing you is uncertain, don't have the answers yet, maybe are feeling like that they don't know what to do. Things could be somewhat illusory. You could feel under some kind of a delusion. Or feel that is what you're receiving from the environment, but you're moving forward anyway. You're taking both those parts of yourself you like and the parts you don't like, and you're using them to transport you forward into this sacred flow. And let's get some clarity. Why? I mean, you have so many of these amazing cards with the 10 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. What is it you're establishing, committing to? Something traditional, something that has to do with a wisdom, a teacher, a spiritual teacher. And that's coming because of introspection, the Prince of Cups. Well, you're going inward to, this is the Knight of Cups, and you're going inward to meditate on how to take this offer forward. What it is that you're feeling is very deep, and you have a lot of watery energy around whatever this wisdom is that's coming. And it's coming with a sense of playfulness as well. And you're going to feel light as you come into this reading. There's something that is making you feel lighter because you're lightening up about any disappointment or feeling that you were left out, not good enough. And it's coming, you're making this judgment call about something that disappointed you because you're getting a new perspective. This is the card of the Hangman. And you're waking up from a time of disappointment. Maybe you were suspended in grief, feeling very regretful, and now you're taking time to see it and to wake up and to make a judgment call about what this new perspective is bringing you. And it's coming because you're able to go smoothly and flows, find that sacred flow on the surface of the water, but have deep connections to your intuition, to introspection, to self-knowledge that is going to bring you a lot of power in terms of your ability to teach this. And it's coming because of the emperor, where you're coming into this power of the emperor. That's the boss. That's the authority. That's the one who is the king of all the four kings. And that's the king tide. You're receiving the fullness of life because you're going after that. That's what you're claiming, that leadership. And you're going to connect with the emperor because of the authority of the king of swords, because you can look truthfully right at this situation. You're looking, this King of Swords looks you right in the eye and moves forward into the future and learns from experience, learns from this energy of the determination to study, to communicate. And now you are taking the authority over that. Emperor. And the sun is here with the moon. What are they coming together with? Well, there is a sense of a feeling of defeat, of conflict when you look at the sun and the moon together. Those are the masculine and feminine energies that need to be brought together. And if you're feeling that there has been any kind of fighting, any kind of bullying, you're getting clarity on that. And also you're using your intuition and your psychic abilities at this time. And the Chariot is here. What is it we need to know about the Chariot? And it's coming with the Star, where you're moving quickly toward the Star. This is Aquarius, Cancer energy. And you're going to illuminate and shine this sacred flow. And you're going to go for it quickly. And, excuse me, that is what I have for you. 1 second, please. So you're moving into this inspiration, this time where you're healing and flowing and going toward your true destiny, which is to shine and to also tap into your deepest, truest a sense of authority, and that shining light that is you, as you can tap into that energy of the star. And you got the sun, the moon, and the star. That is powerful energy. I don't know what all of this is about for you, Pisces, but you're moving toward it quickly, of bringing these all together. And it's going to help you find that sacred flow and momentum. And that is what I have for you, Pisces. Amazing reading with so many of the major arcana here, with the Hierophant and Judgment, the Emperor, the Hangman. That's saying that you're seeing something from a new perspective, and it's going to bring you this ability to take command of your life in a new way. And it's coming because you're waking up to that energy of the spiritual connection. And you're making a commitment to that with a lot of authority. And that is going to bring you this to establish a certain level of wealth, to ground this, to find that sacred flow. And you're going to do it with the energy of the sun, because you've got the clarity now. And if there's anything in the environment that is still under the moon, you're working on that. Maybe that's the sacred energy of psychic abilities that you're shining the light on now. And you're going to move quickly with willpower, determination, with that spiritual momentum toward the star. And that could be something to do with tarot reading. You see this energy here. And you're going to have a sense of humor. You're going to look at that from this inspiring position, using all your gifts and talents, Pisces, to have determination and introspection, to move beyond anything that was disappointing or felt less than in your experience, because you're moving into this a king tide, that plenty, that flow, that abundance. And it's going to be connecting you to that inner wisdom. And that is what I have for you today, Pisces. I hope this resonates. And if it does, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, to keep this energy going and growing. And sending you love. Bye-bye, Pisces.